Hi everyone, it's Julie from Sprouts and Stems here. Today's video is going to be another Dollar Tree plant project. It's going to be a hanging or floating, if you will, propagation station. I'll have the links to the supplies that I'm using today in the description. If you don't have a Dollar Tree or if you can't find it around you, that'll be down there. And please be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more planty projects and also plant care and propagation videos. I have Mr. Monstera here just for a little decoration today, but I am going to be propagating him in an upcoming video, I think, so stay tuned for that. But in this video, I want to propagate my string of hearts. So I have this little one. And then I have, one second. I have this beautiful, it's so pretty. The original plant, the OG plant that I have propagated a bunch of times. So that's what I'm going to use for this hanging propagation station today. Last time I did a project down here, I almost died when I went to get up after kneeling for like a half hour and filming. My knees, oh my god, like I'm getting old, guys, so pray for my knees in this video. So what I have here is these. I'm going to use these little glass jars. And I got 2 packs. I already opened one. I got 2 just because the glass, you never know what's going to happen when you're working with glass. And it's only $1.25 each, so just pick up 2. But I'm envisioning the finished result only using 3 of these. I have crazy glue, super glue, in order to make this, give it the floating illusion, which is what I want it to have. I'm going to be using clear monofilament line. This stuff is strong in the sense that it's not going to like break if you pull it, but it doesn't make like the tightest knots because it's kind of slippery. So I'm going to use this to secure knots. Just going to use a little bit of glue just in case. And let's see, then I also have just this. Actually, okay, this I didn't get at Dollar Tree. I had this just in my craft supplies and I grabbed it last minute just to use as like the hook. You can definitely find in like the craft aisle or even like the hardware aisle, just a hook to use. Okay, so I'm thinking this should actually be pretty easy, although I say that with like literally every single one of my projects, and it doesn't always turn out that way, but I do actually think this should be easy. So this is just scrap paper so I don't get glue on anything. Have you guys ever accidentally super glued your fingers? Because I have. And it's actually like terrifying. Be careful with super glue. All right, first, I'm just going to, I think what I'll do first, I'm going to secure it to the hook. So, just gonna tie myself a nice square knot. Yeah, like, hold on, I'll show you. Like you can see, or maybe you can see, like it's not that this isn't strong, it's that the knots just like don't stay secure. So that's why if you're using a material like monofilament line, you definitely want to have some reinforcement. Okay, just a little dab of glue, just going to hold it there for a few seconds, and I'm not sure exactly how long I want the propagation station to be hanging down, so I'm just gonna cut like a huge piece and then I can decide from there. Yeah, I cut about 6 feet, which I'm definitely not gonna make this that long, but just in case, I wanted to leave extra room. Okay, I'm gonna put the first jar, what is that, like 3, 4 inches down from the hook. And okay, I don't remember if I said this, but when you're cutting a piece of monofilament line or whatever string you're using, remember to allow for tying these onto the line. Allow some extra, like an extra few inches for that, because I'm literally, what I'm going to do is just tie these like this around the rim of each little container. This is a little tricky to do. Kind of have to do it with one hand. I know you can't really see it. I'm basically just holding jar, monofilament line around the opening, but like the bottom of the opening. And I am tying a knot. Ah, it fell. It fell out. Okay, so I made that look really complicated because it's hard to work with like the fishing line. But literally what I did, I tied a square knot just around the right here on the jar. And I'm still holding it because I've not glued it yet. So I'm going to secure it with super glue right now. Just hold it with the glue facing up so that it doesn't like drip down the jar. And next one, I'm just saving these little caps over here. I don't need them for this, but maybe I will for a project another day. Oh my god, it just untied itself. Or I mean, I probably did something. So if you're using the monofilament line, you know, it's a little annoying at times, but just have a little patience. And we have super glue to make it all easier. All right, let me finish tying this and then I'll come back. Okay, so the second one has been knotted and super glued. And also I just wanted to say that if you're really having a lot of trouble tying the knot, you really don't even need to technically tie a knot. You can just kind of wrap it around this rim and then just super glue that. Like if you use strong enough glue, you don't even really need to knot it. But it makes me feel better to tie the knot, so I'm sticking with it. I also haven't really paid attention to which side of the jars I am tying the knot on, so I'm not totally sure how it's going to look when they hang. Let's see, is this one dry enough? Can we kind of pick it up? All right, I think these are both dry enough that we can test it out. Okay, so they're kind of like hanging randomly, which is fine. I wanted it to look kind of just like random hanging in the air, but I guess that would be a tip, like if you wanted them to all hang evenly going in the same direction, or if you wanted it to be like this way, that way, this way, just keep in mind on which side of each little jar you're tying the knots. All right, and now we can do the last one. I'm just going to do that really quick off camera, and then I'll come back and we will take some string of hearts cuttings and get everything set up. Okay, hello. Slightly different view just for this one part while I take a few cuttings. I've already decided I'm going to cut this off because it's just a random short piece. Yep, okay. Literally just there. Okay, I took a few more cuttings. I might take a few more later after this video, but for now I'm just gonna start with these few cuttings. And I got this. So I'm going to gently, that like scares me to hold on to. But I mean, in theory, it's pretty secure. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. I have this syringe that I use for other plant things. Like if I give a plant too much water and like the plastic tray is filling up with water, I'll use this to take some water out. So I'm going to use this to put some water in each one. Okay, so I've got my cuttings. I've removed the lowermost hearts to expose the nodes. And here goes nothing. All right, so, oh, did you guys just hear my stomach growl? Oh my gosh, I need dinner after this. I clearly will need to fill this with more water now that I'm seeing. I don't want to pull too hard now that I'm seeing this, but we're just going to make it work for the video. Okay, not gonna lie, it's a little scary. I think it's pretty secure. It just like it doesn't feel very secure just because like your brain thinks it shouldn't be, but because of the super glue, I know that it's secure. It's cute. I think this is a weird placement actually. I have an idea. I have an idea of where to put this for a nice final shot and perhaps a thumbnail, so I'll be back in a second. Okay, now this I think is really cute. Stop moving. Yeah. This is definitely like hanging propagation station, floating propagation station. Really cool. This one's being a little bit temperamental. It's kind of a more horizontal, but I don't mind that. I like how it's kind of random, you know what I mean? I think this is cute. I don't know if the camera's really doing it justice. I think I might end up shortening this a little more because now that I see it all hung up, it is longer than I want it to be. But here's just a little pan down. Going to add more cuttings. But I think I think this would be cute for a lot of different cuttings for sure, but I do like the daintiness of the hearts with these little tiny jars. Adorable. Ooh, that's a good shot. Maybe that'll be part of my thumbnail. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Another Dollar Tree plant DIY. There's always stuff to explore there. Please be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'll say goodbye before that train gets any louder. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day, guys. Bye.